It's a beautiful evening here in West Michigan as the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series pays a visit to Behrend Speedway for the 2007 Behrend Bash. This 0.4-mile oval is known for its action-packed racing. And we're so excited to bring you today's coverage of Trackside Live here on the Speed Channel. I'm Bill Kennedy, and I'm joined here by Johnny Parsons and Bob Wallace, and a fantastic group of fans.
Love coming here. This fan base is unbeatable. You know, we were last here in 2004, and I don't know why it's taken so long to get back, but we are in for a treat.
You're absolutely right, Johnny. This Behrend Bash is going to be so exciting. We're hearing rumblings of a new format for the Bash that hasn't been done before in a NASCAR event. And you know what? We'll be announcing that during this show.
2007 has been an interesting season as it's a huge transition for the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. We've welcomed Toyota into the NASCAR family, and we're saying goodbye to the car we've been so familiar with, the Generation 4, or the car of yesterday as many are calling it, and we're moving to the car of tomorrow. It's a huge year for change, Johnny. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, it's difficult to make a completely fair assessment so far, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm surprised by the lack of competition from the Toyota camp so far. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but to have the qualifying trouble starting at Daytona and having difficulty fielding strong cars in the races so far, it'll be interesting to see how they fare here at Behrend Speedway. I was impressed by the speed of Dave Blaney in the first practice session as he wrapped up practice with the 5th quickest lap time. Now, for the car of tomorrow, there's plenty of safety benefits with that car. If they could just get rid of that wing, but hey, what do I know?
I'm optimistic for the future of NASCAR with the car of tomorrow, but I am excited to see another race with our Gen 4 machines. While the Camrys aren't performing as well as expected, those Toyota machines do look so good. I mean, we welcomed Red Bull into NASCAR full-time, and their 2 cars are gorgeous.
Let's pivot and start talking about today's on-track action. We just wrapped up our opening practice, and teams had an hour to start tuning in their cars to this short track. What team stuck out to you most?
Blaney's top 5 time was impressive, but I'm keeping an eye on that Budweiser machine in Junior. He won the Bash in 2004, and he seems to remember exactly how to run at this track. He and Tony Uri Jr. have that Chevrolet dialed in.
I have my eyes on the Rocket Man Ryan Newman. That Alltel Dodge is quick off the truck, and he and crew chief Mike Nelson are looking to turn their season around and get their first victory.
You guys are overlooking one of the quickest guys here. Jeff Gordon won here in 2000 and is looking to get back to victory lane again. That DuPont Chevrolet has some work to do. But I was talking with Steve Letard in the garage area, and he said they'll have that car ready for the Bash. Let's talk about the rest of the weekend schedule. We just wrapped up practice 1, and we'll have qualifying coming up next, followed by happy hour, and then the race on Sunday.
The Behrend Bash isn't a points-paying race, but that doesn't stop teams from bringing their best stuff. It's a great chance for teams to go at it without having to worry about being conservative. The trophy, prestige, and $1 million are plenty to offer some serious competitive spirit.
Hey, Bob, is it too late to enter? $1 million sure sounds nice.
Well, Bob, if you're driving, I don't think you'll be sniffing that million. Hey, Bill, let's tell these fans what this year's Behrend Bash format will be.
Hey, fans, what do you think? Are you ready for the Behrend Bash format? All right. We have an entry list of 48 cars, and for the first time, all 48 will qualify for the Bash. You ask, how the heck is that going to work on a 0.4-mile track? Well, we'll be seeing the first ever elimination format. The first segment will feature single elimination every 5 laps until we are down to 30 cars. The last car on track at the end of each of the 5 laps will be eliminated. Caution laps will not count during this segment. Johnny.
Are you kidding me? Why have we not tried this before? This is going to put such huge emphasis on qualifying for that track position. Lap times around here are around 12 seconds, so we're looking at 1 elimination every minute or so. That is going to be wild.
Holy cow, I can't wait to watch this. We're going to be paying such close attention to that battle at the back. And the drivers at the front. Not only are they going to need to be careful not to wreck or make mistakes, they're also going to be fighting to get to the front to try and win as well. There's going to be action all over the place.
So after that first segment, we'll say goodbye to 18 teams, and that'll leave the rest of the 30. Segment 2 will require a pit stop from each team before Segment 2 starts, and the running order will be determined by the fastest 4-tire stop.
I love this. It involves the whole team, and the pit crew directly impacts the second segment.
As a former crew chief, I love this for my guys. They're often the unsung heroes in a race. and often the most ridiculed if a mistake happens. They get to directly impact this event. Absolutely love it.
Segment 3 is a 25-lap dash for the cash at the Bash. $1 million goes to the winner, and teams will have to give it their all for that last 25. This sounds like fun, doesn't it? Kudos to NASCAR for implementing a new format for this event. I can't wait. When we return, we'll head down to the garage area and chat with some teams. This is Trackside Live here on the Speed Channel.